Alright guys, it is, should I say hi ladies, it is an absolutely spectacularly gorgeous day in the drought-plagued wasteland of South Austin, Texas. We have made it to Friday, February 14th, 2014. February 14th, we are back again at Valentine's Day. So this is about the one day a year that your old doomsday prophet thinks about matters of the heart. One of the most depressing days of the year for anyone who understands what's going on this planet, looking for love with anybody else, trying to find anybody else who understands what's going on this planet. And this also marks, am I bragging or complaining? My buddies were asking me on this one. This marks my 4th year anniversary of celibacy. The last time I enjoyed the fruits of the feminine fruits, were 4 years ago today. And so, as I do every Valentine's Day, I make my desperate plea into the universe. So this is a Ham-Bun Littletail updating his personals ad as I send a Valentine to myself, since no one else has bothered to send me one today. So anyway, guys, this rant, the problem with this rant, it could sound a hell of a lot like my rants from the past 2 Valentine days. What I will do is, for anyone, so I don't just repeat everything I've said for the past 2 years, I will put the link to last year's rant from this rock. So I don't just sit here and repeat everything then. And let's get on to this year. So I don't really know how to, what I was going to do, of course, you know, when I sat down to write my 2014 personals ad, looking for inspiration, I went over here to Match.com, this internet personals dating site, Match.com, for some, and I followed their guidelines. I was going to go through their guidelines point by point and then read my ad, but I think I'm just going to read the ad and then we will work backwards and go visit Match.com's advice on how you too can write the personals ad to find the love of your life in the end times. So after studying Match.com, actually they have several of these coachings. This is what I came up with after being tutored by Match.com. Okay, the title of Ham-Bun Littletail's personals ad for 2014. Depressed collapsitarian seeks eco-feminazi for love and monkey wrenching in the end times. Okay, and here's the body of my ad. Downwardly mobile, underemployed, semi-homeless, voluntarily carless, doomsday prophet seeks grief-stricken, fed-up environmental alarmist for recreational marijuana smoking and cuddling while despairing over Guy McPherson near-term human extinction YouTubes on collapseofindustrialcivilization.com in my leaky, rat-infested trailer. Bring your own bucket of sawdust if you plan on needing a restroom. If the full moon, if the moon is full, we can run naked and slap dengue fever mosquitoes in the flood-ravaged flotsam and jetsam of the salvage economy in my backyard while howling at police sirens with chicken-killing coyotes. Send me your favorite Derek Jensen quote about deep green resistance, and I will respond in kind with my favorite line from Ted Kaczynski's Unabomber Manifesto. Techno-utopians, militant vegans, Alex Jones Kool-Aid drinkers, and other assorted clueless bliss ninny bimbos need not respond. There you go. So I'm sending it out into the universe and to see what comes back this year. And again, I had a lot more to add to this list, but I will just put the link to last year's Valentine rant from this rock if you want to find out more about what this prize catch, Hambone Littletail, has to offer the women of the world. But anyway, who helped me here, and I do want to send out a public thank you, is to Match.com, where it starts. And they had several links to advice on how to write your dating profile. So I'm just going to go through one of these. Okay. For any of you other lonely hearts out there on Valentine's Day, any of you other lonely eco-Nazis and depressed collapsitarians looking for love in the ruins, this is what Match.com has to suggest to you. All right. One of the biggest factors in your dating success is your online profile. Should you be funny or serious, tongue-in-cheek, or deadpan? I've always loved that term, deadpan. How much is too much? And how can you create a rounded picture of yourself in just a few words? Okay, below, we have come up with some vital words of advice on the ins and outs of creating the right tone in your profile. Okay, and the number one thing on their list, if I can find my cursor, is obviously to make sure your online profile really reflects what you're looking for. Let's imagine you want to have children and get married soon. There you go. There you go. You understand who Match.com is directed towards. It is directed towards people imagining they want to have children and get married soon. But if you have not made your intentions clear from the start, then there is a good chance that you will be disappointed in your responses. So you need to make your intentions clear from the start what kind of member of the opposite sex you are looking for. Avoid these dilemmas by making your future hopes and goals obvious, but in a subtle way from the start. So you want to aim for the obvious and the subtle. Are you listening to Match.com? Okay, next, number 2. Attract the person that you want to be dating. Put some color into your online profile. Okay, by color, we mean painting a picture of what dating you would really look like and the kind of person you really are. That's why I chose just, an average evening of dating Hambone Littletail, what it would look like. If you want to date me, you got to hear what it would look like. This is, I'm taking their advice here. Letting your persona shine through means someone who is compatible with you will feel that connection from the start. Okay, so this could mean talking about your passions and your pastimes, or it could mean putting in your favorite quote or a link to your favorite band or artist. Well, it so happens that I just came up with one of my favorite quotes right here in my newest Bible of the Apocalypse. I'll be sharing with you on Sunday, The Future of Life by Edward O. Wilson. I was going to use my favorite quote, but from Derek Jensen, but since it uses the F word twice, I'm just going to let Edward Wilson speak for Derek Jensen. Quote, one of my favorite quotes, good as any. Quote, "An Armageddon is approaching at the beginning of the third millennium, but it is not the cosmic war and fiery collapse of mankind foretold in sacred scripture. It is the wreckage of the planet by an exuberantly plentiful and ingenious humanity," close quote. And I'm hoping that favorite quote will get your little eco-feminazi juices flowing. So you can come snuggle with me and we can be reading quotes like this from our favorite Bibles of the Apocalypse all day long. Okay, so that was my favorite quote. All right. Sprinkle your online dating profile with some personality and up your dating success. Remember to be original and avoid cliches. Using cliches can often be a waste of valuable profile space. Well, guys, I'm hoping that I'm not guilty of using cliches. From there, number 3 is, and then I love this, a GSOH is the key to online dating success. A GSOH, and nowhere do they define the term GSOH. No clue what it is. But it is, although they don't define what the hell GSOH is, it is, in fact, the most important bit of advice, which is this. Your dating profile should be light-hearted, and it should ideally make potential admirers laugh. And I think it was, well, it wasn't this one, another one, one of these sister advice columns, this dating coach was suggesting you actually put in your favorite joke to show people how just a kind of humor they can expect if they date you. Now, this joke comes from my buddy Kinky Friedman by way of my friend Dr. Amy Love. And I'm going to share this joke with you ladies because it certainly is germane to the whole subject of looking for love in the end times. So, from Kinky Friedman to you. If you ever have sex with an animal, make sure that it is a horse. That way, if it does not work out between the two of you, at least you are guaranteed of a ride home. There you go. I think that has all sorts of implications for looking for love in the end times. And I especially like riding the horse home instead of the gas-sucking car. But anyway, getting back to here. Alright, no one wants to date a somber, serious, single. So pull your socks up and stick in some well-placed humor. Well, I don't have any socks. Some well-placed humor. Your profile does not have to read like a stand-up comics script, but it should hint at the fun, friendly, and fabulous person who has written it. A word of advice though, don't try too hard to be funny if you're not a natural joker. If you're not a natural joker. And finally, this is advice on karma and online dating. So this is Match.com looking at the karma of online dating in the end times. Let's face it, what you put in your ad, you will get back. If your online dating profile is a one-liner and you have not bothered to make the effort, it's likely you'll get a less than impressive response. So spend some time on your profile. Make it really reflect who you are, and you will reap the rewards. Blah, blah, blah. Above all, remember to be your wonderful self, and you will be dating someone desirable in no time. So there you go, guys. I agonized over that advice from Match.com, and since I am too cheap and too broke to sign up to Match.com, and I don't expect a lot of, I could be wrong, that of a lot of eco-feminazis are signing up at Match.com. I will throw it out there to all you ladies in Humpty Dumpty Tribe, telling you, come get me, girls. Come get me. I'm right here on this rock on this beautiful day, but I see Jimmo is telling me to get up there and help him load up a garbage trailer, because we need to haul off some of this flotsam and jetsam to the landfill. So I will wrap up this Valentine rant and say, bye guys. See you next year.